Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. The ladies' final has started. Race to 11 in 2 hours. Seat number 2 of the country battling against seat number 1, seat number 3.
in the ladies category. And as for now, Chikade made a dry break. Lukia came and closed the table on the reds, but she did not finish up the game and gave Chikade a chance to come back on the table, like I was saying before. And after the semi-finals, we had after the first semi-finals between Mutes Rashida and Sacha Marion, we had the same semi-final between Lukia Naiga and Zaimat Nambafo. When you look at the way these two sisters play, they are both different in style. Lukia is a neater, where for her she first organizes her balls very well, and then she goes for a clean game. With Chikade, as you know, Mutes Rashida, for her, she's a very tactical and a very attacking player. She's a very unattractive player when it comes to pool. She's very good at have white management. I love Mutes Rashida's white management control. She's one of the ladies that has the she has a lot of white. Like, let me say, she has a lot of white hitting position. Her white hitting position, she has a lot of skill in the white, and her potting energy is at her best. These two sisters have actually, ever since they joined pool and they became professional, they have really, really tried their best to show us that they are into the game and they are champions. Lukia has three international champions. That is the first championship she won was in Zambia, the first time, where it was at APPA, where she defeated Nicole. She's called Nikolai or Zaimat Nambafu, I was saying one of the top lady players. Nimse Marita is still performing well. You can never underrate her. We have a new kid on block. She's called Rosette. That is the new lady on block. We still have new upcoming shooters. There is Namtebi Sumaya. She's a very good shooter as well. And me as well, I'm improving. Let me not skip myself out. Not so, Janan. Let me not skip myself out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you are, yeah, one of the better shooters we have in the country as well. And I mean, someone can only get better. So with being close to these players, and you know, I love to look at some of the best players we have in the country here, both men and female categories, as people, as role models that the rest of, you know, the players that want to get to the next level can look up to. Especially for the younger, you know, generation of players who are coming up, the likes of Hubbard. I mean, I was just out a short while ago with him and Caesar. That sort of mingling between the young generation and the older, but also senior generations help to bring, you know, the games of the younger people like to the next level. And that's why I believe we are seeing a number of very young, good players coming up within Uganda, both the ladies, like the ones you've mentioned, and, you know, the boys.
Yes, yes, yes. With the upcoming lady shooters, we have Namtebi Sumaya. I also like, there is a lady called Namuli Prosi. I like the way she shoots. She really shoots very well. I like her weight management. Those are talents that we have that people have never seen. But as you know, pool is a game where sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Yeah. So let's watch them. As you know, it's the sisters. How do we call this? It is called a sister what?
I beg your pardon.
Act.
Yeah, it's a sisters act here. I mean, they are sisters, but right now on the table, each one of them wants to get the better of the other.
Yes, one of them wants to become the champion of this tournament.
Yeah, and that reminds me, the very first game they played, I mean, after the game, the lady who is sat right now down took herself to the VIP seat over the other side, and I mean, I couldn't believe it. She was shedding tears.
Yeah, yeah. Pull hearts, and sometimes it hurts when you try to execute your shots and they don't come out the way you want. Yeah, let's wait and see. Lukia has a very nice. She fails to pot, and I think she's just amused with what she has just played, because she first took like a second on the table. She's checking out her stroke. When you look at Chikade, as Chikade is coming on the table, Janan, you have something to say?
Yeah, especially about that shot from Rukia. There are two things about a shot in pool. There's spotting your ball, and then there's getting wide for your next ball. We saw it there. She tried, you know, potting and taking the cue ball up on the top right-hand corner for position on the red that is just next to the center. She wanted to bring it down this ends, and she got the position, failed to pot the ball. Yeah, but that happens. Just failure to execute the plan, the perfect plan she had in the mind.
Yeah, and here comes her sister. Mutesi Rashida. I like calling her Chikade. I like calling her the best. She has 3 yellows. She has that one that she's going to play that is next to Lukia's center ball that was blocked. She plays it and fails to pot. But she has really, really gotten the white. Jan, and what I see about these ladies, they are really, really keen and very, very neat when it comes to their white control. They are really that. I think that is one of the reasons why they are the best ladies in this game, because their white control management is at top notch. And every time each shot they display out, it looks like they're looking for the next ball. And sometimes that becomes very hard for the ladies that we are having. But once you learn this, oh my, that was a beautiful shot from Naiga Lukia. Just like I've just said, these ladies have control.
Exactly. Watching these two of them, and yes, I mean, of course, with all due respect to the other female shooters we have in the country, but watching these two ladies play, it is just a show of excellence. But talking about excellence, what about that? It's just a perfect bank shot there.
Yeah, it's just a perfect bank shot from Lukia. Like I said, Lukia always wins the net game. But this game was not as much as net. It was net before, but then when she made the other blunder, it became a little bit tricky. And here we are. She has the black. I think she's going to pot it, and she makes her first lead against Kade, which is going to be 2-1. Let's wait and see. Oh no, she hits the pocket cushion. Black doesn't get in, gives Rashida her sister. Perfect white cue ball for Rashida to finish this game. I think Rashida is capable to finish this game. Let's wait and see. Rashida makes a connection, comes out perfectly. She makes the white be in a perfect position, because once she puts that ball, white comes naturally back down. Sometimes it's naturally. It's like, just like Peter Chove said, it's a formality. Clean shit. Just go and do your shit. Just go and clean the table. Yes, it might be a little bit tricky because Chikade has to stretch out her body without her t-shirt touching the yellow ball to foul.
Is she looking for? Oh, she puts a side spin there that takes the white ball nice and smooth to that top end of the.
Right bottom pocket.
Yeah.
But that pocket is tricky.
Yes, it has disturbed a number of the top shooters here already, but that will not be a problem for Mutesi Rashida here. She will look to sink her second block here to that very same pocket. She does, and here she leads by 2 racks to 1.
Yeah, after Lukia displaying a very beautiful bank shot, and she did not get enough white. She did not get enough white control for the black, as she failed to put the black and put it in space, and Chikade came and finished. These sisters, we are having a war. It's a tug of war at this moment, not this war of bullets, but we pull fans, pull lovers, we understand what we are talking about here right now.
Yeah, that's true. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, all this nice action that we are witnessing here is brought to you by Advanced Talent Agency. It's an agency that promotes and produces sporting talents across Africa. It also does management of top quality players, especially in skill sports. And it's because of that's why we are here. For our viewers who would be interested in some of the merchandises that ATA deals in, we're talking of shirts, t-shirts branded with ATA, with the Scorpion trademark, as well as the Scorpion chokes. We have them all here at the venue at Addis Sport Chireka.
Okay. Chikade is breaking the odd even, and Lukia is breaking the odd odd. My dear viewers, you might forgive me. I love calling Rashida Chikade. I don't know. It's the name that got stuck in me. What a beautiful shot from Rashida Mutesi. Wow. That pocket is a very hard pocket to hit so hard, but I think Rashida mastered that pocket very well.
You have to be hit it bang on for it to really make for the ball to make its way in there. So she was absolutely accurate there for that ball to enter smoothly like that.
Yes, I love the way these two shots. Chikade is aggressive in the games. She's always attacking minded. She's the beast herself when it comes to her game. She's the beast herself. Check that, Jan, and check that white movement, opening up her balls. Though I'm not so sure if she can put any other ball, but you never know. It is Rashida.
Yeah, I mean, she can definitely pull something special just out of nowhere. But we wait to see. I mean, talking of the name, the Beast, it just fits the personality and the style in which she plays.
She makes a blunder, she gives Lukia a chance. And the blunder she has made has opened up all Lukia's balls. And Lukia is playing yellow, and it looks like Lukia Naiga is going for a finish to make it 2-2. Let's wait and see. Is Lukia going to execute her game very well since she's a knitter? She slices that ball in the left corner pocket and gets it perfectly. Gets white to bring another ball in the left corner pocket. I think after putting that ball, she would love to go for the left corner bottom ball, but I don't know about her game reading, so let's wait and watch and see what she's gonna do. She puts this ball in the, just like I said, I think I'm learning something.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching, this game closely, for one reason or another, you tend to almost think the way these players are thinking, and that is bang on there from you. Meanwhile, once again, we are in the main final, the real final, or the final of the ATA. Look at that. It's a big backspin shot on that cue ball. I don't know. I believe the idea was for it to nudge that black a little bit. It doesn't, so she goes tactical here. She plays a waiting game. Rashida back on the table. She is in the lead here. So Rukia will not want her younger sister to win this next frame for sure. She aims for that top right corner pocket. Wow. She barely just misses that. So once again, Naiga Rukia back here on the table.
Yeah, that pocket is tricky, and I think the way Rashida has been hitting it hard and it has been giving her, she thought she would hit her again, but this time it gave her no result. So Lukia is back on the table. Wow, what a beautiful drawback shot from Naiga Lukia. These ladies know how to manipulate the whites. I think if all ladies would learn this, I think we should be able to defeat these two sisters. But at the moment, if we all can't learn the way these two sisters play, we have to watch them win each and everything that happens to the ladies. Check that beautiful shot from Lukia Naiga. Wow, beautiful white control. I think she has to do a bank shot and puts that black into the right corner pocket. If not, if she fails, I think Rashida is going for a finish. Let's wait and see. And Lukia lost the other game by that. Oh no, she repeats the same thing. She has given Chikade a chance. I think Chikade is going to make a 3-1 lead again. Lukia has now missed 2 blacks. I cannot blame her for the blacks she has missed, because unfortunately she has been getting difficult blacks for her to pot. And it hasn't been fair enough for the difficult blacks to give her a win. But she ain't playing so bad. She's playing her best, just like her sister. And these ladies have a few mistakes, as mostly when I see their games. A few mistakes are made, not like us. You keep on repeating, giving your opponent chances and chances. I think I should improve on my game.
Yeah, certainly. I believe you will. But meanwhile, oh my goodness, oh my word. What about that for the positioning of the cue ball for what will be the 3rd win for her here? And she was never gonna miss that black, but what a hit that was on the last red ball to get herself in perfect shape for that black. 3-1 it is. Mutesi Rashida. And You were earlier on, Michelle, you were earlier on just alluding to the number of titles, major titles that these players have won. It appears like Rashida, she has dominated domestic competitions a lot. Meanwhile, her sister has had quite a fair bit of success, like in tournaments outside of the country, isn't it?
Yes. She has had a lot of. She has 2 international tournaments, 3, sorry, and Mutesi has 1. But here on our motherland, Mutesi is having a lot of trophies against her sister. You know, when these two first played, Lukia defeated her sister with 8-2, but it looks like now Rashida is leading 3-1, and Lukia has just had a very bad dry break and left the balls clean. Her face expression was not good because she basically knows her sister is a potting machine. Once you leave your balls in a space and you give her a chance, she's going to come and finish. I think that is the most strength of Rashida. She's a potting machine and she knows how to control her way. That's why I say Rashida knows a lot of wide control in the ladies. Nobody can beat her in that. Even her sister can't.
Yeah, that's why so many of the female players we have in the Ugandan pool scene dread to play her. And she's on the dreads. Isn't that? She has the dreads in her hair, isn't that?
Yeah, she has dreadlocks, and while her sister cut her hair short, her sister used to have dreadlocks as well, but she cut her hair short. But Rashida has kept her dreads, and yeah, she's now the dreadlock sister. That is how we can separate them. But I love the fact that ever since these sisters joined the fraternity, they have given us a couple of entertainment, a couple of challenges. In fact, they have become role models to the upcoming shooters, because when you look at one of our upcoming shooters, that is Mutesi Sumaiga, she plays exactly like Mutesi Rashida. I once had twice battles with Sumaiga and she won me twice. You know, that is how much the upcoming talent shows you that they are into this.
Yeah, they are indeed role models, and Rashida here looking to put her second last yellow. She goes there with a spin shot. She will look to hold the position of that white ball, and I think she just does enough. Oh, isn't it? By her body language, it appears like maybe she doesn't have that cutting angle that would naturally take that black ball straight into the top corner right pocket. She is trying to play a suave shot here. She plays it, but the black will just stay positioned up onto the table. Naiga Rukia here needing to win a frame or two to get herself into this before the game gets away from her. Can she produce the goods? Another beautiful execution there. Does she get? Yeah, she has a good white ball there. I believe she'll be looking to go. She's planning here for a connection. One red onto another red, then straight into the center right pocket. And to believe we'll see a little bit of a waiting game here. She'll want to play tactically, call it defensively for once, just simply because I think those two reds that are close to the center right pocket cannot be easily potted at one go. Rashida asks for a rail. because she cannot see that black ball. She goes 2 cushions and just misses the black ball narrowly. So Naiga Rukia here with 2 shots. She gets one of those 2 reds away from the other. She'll go bottom right. And I believe center, left, then bottom right. I mean bottom left, then bottom right, and right center before the black. All that she has left with are basic stuff. Positioning, and positioning of that cue ball only. And, well, just a question that is a bit personal to the 2 ladies. How old, by how many years does Rukia lead her younger sister?
I'm not so sure, but I think it's like two or three, something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Rukia here looking to pot her second black, and she does nicely. That is, I mean, the planning, the working around, the strategizing on how to pot each of them balls one by one until she got to black. That is what defines the good players from the elites of this competition, or of this sport, so to speak.
Yes, like Jonan said, Lukia, I will always say Lukia is a knitter. She always wins the knit games. She's always a person that puts her balls in space and then she comes and wins neatly. She doesn't have to fight so much with the opponent's work. She just makes her work neat. Chikade to break, like I said, Mutesi Rashida breaks the odd even, and Lukia Naiga breaks the odd odd. Chikade, Mutesi Rashida makes her break and she pots, and I think she's going for the reds. Yes, she closes the table with the reds. I think she has a red. No, if she can manage to bring that white, I think the red ball next to the black and just go right in the right corner pocket where you see her 2 balls. If not, she can ride it to the center, but by the look of the things, I think she has seen it. And she can pot that ball that is right next to the black. It is potable. She goes for a nice draw back. I think she saw it. She can do a connection, or she can pot that ball first, because that is the only ball that has been disturbing her. She connects it perfectly with the perfect cue ball. Just like I said, these ladies are top notch. They play men's game, and that is why I think they have been winning, because of the way they play. That was a very beautiful open up from Mutesi Rashida. Janan, you saw what I said. No lady, do you know? Have you seen that? Mutesi has the very best white control.
I mean, her thinking within the center of that table is just above average, so to speak. And that shot that she executed, I mean, I even saw her elder sister applauding. That was a brilliant stuff.
Yeah. Though, oh, nice. Even though she had given herself the baddest white, she managed to pull that off, and she can really put the center. I think she has the capability and the skill and the stability to put that black in the center. Yes, these center pockets are tight, but as you know, Rashida's skill, she can put the black. There she goes, and then black inside. Rashida is leading her sister 4-2 with a beautiful break and finish. That was a break and finish from Rashida, and that is the first break and finish from Rashida in this match. Do you think Rukia is going to come and break and finish? Because she's capable of that.
Indeed, and I mean she needs it because her sister, I mean, seems to have come into this game not wanting to fall behind here at all. I think that can be her decision based on the result that we had in the first game, where her elder sister really got out of the blocks and raced to a very big win. So Rashida is here. She wants to be in control of things here, really.
Yes, Lukia breaks again and makes a dry break. And by the look of the way the balls are centered, you never know. Rashida might go for a finish depending on which color she displays. Because all the colors on the table are displayed well. You just have to clear or to be cleared.
Yeah, I think she's looking to nominate the yellows. They look to be the better of the two balls. And she does that. She'll want to come to the bottom right corner pocket here. Nicely done there. A few problem balls, but I mean, she'll already be thinking about that red that is just next. I mean, the yellow that is just next to the center right pocket. I believe that was the shot that she intended, to just displace that yellow from that rail next to the center left, I mean, right pocket. But she plays that and gives the opportunity to her sister.
I think with her last, no, not before this shot. I think with the last shot where she tried to play and open up the other yellow touch to Lukia's red, I think the white did not give her what she wanted. That is why she went and played safety up there to give Lukia a hard time to win this game. So, and Lukia still had a very bad still. She had to play what she played. So Lukia played safety on the black so that they cannot access black, just in case if she finishes all her yellow balls. You see how good the potting machine I'm talking about, her white control management, the way she executes her shots makes you think, I'm not good, I'm not yet there. Because this is a lady, this is a girl, she's not yet 25, this is a girl we are just talking about. This is a girl who has just joined pool, check that bank shot, that is giving her a straight game to win. And this is what we call brilliancy, skillful class from these two ladies. I love the way Lukia plays her neat games. I love the way Rashida attacks. Check that beautiful shot from Rashida. Beautiful. What a splendid shot we have seen in this final so far. And we haven't seen such a beautiful shot, but that is what they call the beast, John. And have you seen that?
Yeah, we love it. We love when players show us moments of brilliance in the game like that. Here she is with what I believe is a little bit of a tricky black ball. Does it go into that center left pocket?
I think she has. Oh, she misses. I think she wanted to do a bank shot off the cushion. I think she would have manipulated the black somewhere. And Rashida gives her sister a chance to come on the table. But just like I said, Lukia is a neater, and this is a neat game for her to win. For Lukia's case, for her, she just has to put the white where she wants it to be. That is why her game is always neat. And her first free shot, I think she's just going to open up the black that her sister missed and press it in a very in space where she can put it after her games, because after her she has spotted all her red balls and she plays exactly, and she places the black maybe next to her balls where she can win, and I think she's going for the upper left corner bottom pocket, and then she comes to the right corner center pocket just like that. These ladies can manipulate their whites. Their white control management is good. With Lukia's white control management is neatness. Is just I live there. I shoot. I don't. You see, I don't stretch myself. I just need to have simplicity, potting power, white management.
She does it in a way that it looks so effortless. You'd think she's not putting much into what she's doing, but she's using her brain there. She's also using her physique. I mean, pool is a game that takes both your physical strength but also your mental strength. And I mean, we just have to put some respect on the level of resilience and endurance that these players do have. I mean, this tournament this is the 4th day of this tournament, but I mean, what about that for a brilliant shot? So, Rukia there with now what will be the second last pot of her reds before she aims for that black. Gets a good white for it. And this should go in. This will surely go in for her 3rd win in this final of the ATA Super 4 Queens competition. So once again, they are neck to neck here. They are moving toe to toe.
Yes, and that is the second clearance, one visit clearance from Lukia Naiga after her sister makes a blunder of 2 shots. That has happened in the past 2 games where Rashida has made 2 blunders and Lukia comes and finishes. Lukia is a knitter. She has the bestest stroke in the ladies category. I have never seen any lady that has the best stroke like Lukia. Her stroke, her shooting ability is soft, simple, smooth, and nice. That's what I can say about her, and mostly that is what I like to copy about her: smoothness, the calmness. And then I would like to copy the potting power, the beastness, the fierceness, in Chikadi. I like it. And then Chikadi to break, and she makes a very nice break where she has broke very nicely. Her balls are really displayed well. She closes the table with the yellow, and I think Chikadi wants to make another A. Oh, don't you look at it and looks like Chikadi wants another break and finish?
Yeah, the yellows are in very good spaces within the table, so I believe this can be a clearance from her.
Yeah, and let's see, she has to put that ball into the center pocket on your left side, and then she gets it well. I think she's going for that shot and to put that left corner, right corner pocket as the white. She takes it just right up to, just like that, to put that white yellow into the right bottom corner pocket, as you can see, and then she wants to have center as the last ball to black, because center is portable and you can just leave the white there after potting the center if you bring your cue ball very perfectly. Let's see what Rashida has got. Can she execute it very well and make it clear as I see it here? Oh, she hits well. She brings, what a beautiful white control. Rashida is so good when it comes to white. Like, her white movement is really, really nice, top notch, top. These girls, oh. You even fail to choose. You know when they tell you who do you like more? I can't tell. I love both of them. I like this one is an attacker. The other one is just a cleaner.
Yeah, and I think that is the general feeling that most of us, the fans of these ladies, have. I mean, we really can't choose one of them. You have to love them both.
Yeah, true. And Rashida Mutesi makes her second break and finish in this match. Rashida really, really wants to win this. I think when she lost to her sister in the first round robin 8-2, I think she was like, I'm going to pull up my stockings and make this really, really be a big deal. And this is going to happen to me, and I'm going to play the finals, and I think I'm going to play with my sister, and I'm going to show her that I'm really into this. Because when you see her performance against Anka, she was really, really ready for this.
Um, I mean, Wednesday when she lost to her sister, I mean, everything that you've said, I believe, is what is true about the thinking pattern. But I mean, today when she came around here, she has been fired up. Look at, I mean, how she outclassed the current national champion of Uganda, female.
Yes, she's really giving us it. Remember, you said that day when she lost to her sister 8-2, she went and sat there and cried. I think she was saying, "Oh God," but she was trying to console herself, and now she's here. She's trying to show her sister, "You beat me the other time. Now I'm here to show you that I can defeat you." And like we said, Lukia has taken her break. Very nice break. She has spotted the yellows. They are really nice, good space. She has closed with the yellows, and she's now going. Let's see if she's also going to make a break and finish. There she goes. Oh, she hits the cushion. She doesn't pot, and yet she opens up Rashida's balls that were in a very bad critical situation, and Lukia has just given away. I think she has just given a chance to her sister, who is potting like crazy. And I think Chikade would want really to go for this game. Oh, Rashida Potts opens up the ball that was not in a very good situation. I think she wants to go for the center. I don't know actually, because with this game is a bit tricky, and it's a bit beautiful, beautiful shot. And I think the white didn't come the way she wanted it to come, but that way it is possible. I think she's going to put a very sharp spin cut, Janan, and she manipulates the white to the center balls. Though it is a bit hard, but let's see. She takes the shot. She opens up the black. Wow, beautiful from Rashida. Beautiful. And it might have looked like she has snookered herself a little bit, but she can see this red where she's standing in the left corner, straight in the left corner pocket, as you're looking at. The white is direct. If she hits that very well, she can hit back and make a very good impression of Lukia's. She takes the shot, she hits very well, white comes back very, very neat and perfectly. Just like I said, this girl, good at her white.
Yeah, she's performing to some standards there, and I mean, once again, ladies and gentlemen, be reminded that this is the final of this Super 8 man and Super 4 Queens competition. This is the final for the ladies event. The winner from here will walk away with 500 USD and a trophy, but also with the honor of being the first ever female winner of the ATA organized Super 4 Ladies Comp. But what about that from Rashida? She is just having this easy. I mean, I want to believe that's what she does best, and it's exactly what she's doing there, clearing them balls after balls after balls until she gets onto the black, and there it's in. She wins rack number 6. Her sister has 3. We are racing to 11.
Okay.
Jan, and I really loved the way Rashida finished up that game. That was a very tricky game to manipulate her white go behind the other side, because at first she wanted to open it up and it refused. She ended up snookering herself. But then she manipulated the white to make sure that I'm finishing this game, I'm not giving you a chance back to the game. Because I think she realized once she makes a mistake, Lukia comes and clears. And like I said before, Rashida takes the break and she puts one yellows, but by the look of the things, she can still give us another third break and finish. Only what I've seen from Lukia on this match, Lukia has given us 2 clearances, 1 visit clearance. She hasn't given us an A. I don't think she has been so lucky enough to give us a break and finish, but the games are still on. Chikade is looking for 5 games, and Lukia is looking for the other 8 games. Who will be the ladies' Super 4 Comp Championship? Let's wait and see. Chikade to shoot a long range target, and she makes it, draws the white gen, and I love Chikade's white manipulation. It is really a top notch. Like, it's like she's a man. Like in her shooting, not physically, I'm sorry, but her shooting is talent. You look at talent, you know, there is a player you look at and like something is missing, but when you look at Rashida's white, it is talent, clean talent.
She has all the tools, she has all the weapons in her arsenal. She here aims for that, and I mean, on the form that she has been in, that wasn't expected, but here we go. Rukia for once gets out of that seat that she has been rooted in for quite a few minutes. Rukia will need to get into some sort of a beast mode here.
The looks of things, looks like Lukia is finishing. You know, Lukia has been winning these games of Rashida's mistakes, and she has always been giving us a clearance. And when you look at the way her balls are stationed, the way they are in the table, Lukia is finishing this game. Because you know, she can manipulate any white, she can manipulate the game. She has a very nice game reading. She's a neater, like I said before. And if you notice her games, it is about neatness. Check that. Check that. I've just said it. Neatness. Check that opening of the ball that was on the cushion that had mostly that we thought it would be the most difficult ball for her, but she has opened it up, and I think she's going to put it in the right corner center pocket, and then takes white up to put on the other balls that are connected to each other, and yes, she makes it. And as you can see, like I said before, Lukia is a knitter. I love her neatness. I just love everything about her game. The softness. She's like the lady playing, and Chikade is like the man in her. So Chikade is fearless, and Lukia is soft and clean. I like both of them. They make me feel good.
Yeah, we love what we are seeing. We love the sisters. They have definitely taken the level of Q Sports in the women's department to the next level. Does she get unlucky there? By her body language, I think she does.
I think she can see the ball, but not so clear as she wanted it. But as you know, these ladies can manipulate. But if Lukia, I think Lukia in her mind, she knows by any mistake I make, Rashida is going to finish. Just like I said before, sometimes you don't lose the games out of not wanting to play well, but sometimes the white disappoints you. Like the way you've calculated your math doesn't come as you've calculated it, because it's a game where you have to shoot. where you have to shoot. You get my point. And here is Lukia. She really made it. I was expecting her to do a clearance, but now she has a. It's a little bit tricky now. It's like she has snooked herself. But with Lukia, we expect her to place. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! She has accepted and she has given away this game to Rashida. I think Lukia, her game is not giving her what she's wanting and she's getting disappointed.
Exactly. I mean, she's getting obviously frustrated about the events as they unfold. Some of the executions that she's making, it's not giving her what she would expect. And there you've seen, a frustrated player already. But I mean, she needs to calm herself. We still have time. It's a long race. Anything can happen. Things can just change for her here.
Yeah, and Lukia is capable of doing a comeback. She's capable. I don't doubt her potting ability. I don't doubt anything. She's capable of doing anything to her sister. And there she goes for the break. She makes a very nice break. And I think here we are going to see a break and finish from Naiga. Lukia for the first time. If her calculations come out so well, as neat as she is, I think we are going to see a break and finish from Lukia Naiga. Let's wait and see. For her, it's about calculation, neatness, and then accuracy, and then we go. Here we go. Here she comes. Puts perfectly. Oh, nice. Opens up the yellow ball that had a red behind it. She opens it up with a first closing shot. Lukia is now playing the yellows and Chikade has to play the reds. But by the look of the game, what I'm seeing here, I think we are going to watch a first break and finish from Lukia Naiga, because already her sister has 3 break and finishes in this match. Our dear viewers who have just joined us, we are seeing the ladies final, and it's between Lukia Naiga and Mutesi Rashida. This is a Super 4 ladies comp, and it's sponsored by Advanced Talent Agency. And we are going to have the men's finals. Is going to be between Kasozi Joseph and Chandiga Caesar. Kasozi Joseph has 2 lives, and Chandiga Caesar has 1 life. Is Caesar capable of taking down Kasozi Joseph in 1 life, in 2 lives, or Kasozi Joseph is gonna repeat history of yesterday that he can take down Caesar and remains the emperor of the game to be having 2 lives? Let's wait and see the men's final after this match. But as for now, we are watching the ladies final, and that is between Lukia Naiga and her young sister Mutesi Rashida. And Lukia at the moment, she's down by 4 frames, and Lukia and Mutesi is leading 7-3. And at this moment, Lukia is looking for a break and finish. Let's see if she can make it a break and finish. There she goes. She connects to the yellow and she gets the perfect. I think this is a break and finish, Jan, and we are going to have here the first break and finish from Naiga Lukia into this match.
It certainly looks so, and she needs it to get herself right into this game. Some nice execution of a shot there, giving herself a very good position of the cue ball for the penultimate shot of the game. She pots as you would expect. She has sight on that block, and here she goes for her 4th win.
Yes, she makes it a first break and finish from her tonight.
Yeah, nicely done from her there.
Thank you for subscribing on the ATA www.atalivesport.com. Keep on subscribing, keep on informing people about ATA, and keep on loving the game. Keep on loving pool. We really, really, really appreciate your support, our dear fans. We are watching the ladies finals, and it's a sisters act again. It is Rashida Mutesi playing alongside Naiga Lukia, and Rashida in the lead, leading Lukia, her elder sister, 7-4. Let's see who is going to be the winner, overall winner of this ladies championship. It is a race to 11 and they're only remaining with 59 minutes. There is time for them to finish their games because these ladies are very, very good and they are very, very good shooters. Chika detects her break, Lukia. Mutesi Rashida breaks and she pots. Is she going to reply her sister with the A again? Or she's going to give her sister a chance to come on the table? Let's wait and see what she's got. She's a very good shooter. Rashida closes the table on with reds that look really, really, really well centered and well positioned for her to finish the game. The way she manipulates her white management control is top notch. I love that. I can't stop talking about that. I love these two sisters and I love their game. They are so inspirational and role models to all the African women players. And I think I'm right. If you don't like these sisters, I don't know what kind of pool you would like. They are always calm, disciplined. When it comes to the game, it is top notch. By the looks of here, Janan, as I'm watching, I think Rashida wants to reply to her sister with a break and finish and with the 8-4 lead. Let's wait and see. Can Rashida make a break and finish? Because she has 3 balls left to the black. One can be potted in the center, one can be potted in the right corner pocket, and one can be potted at the right bottom corner pocket, and black can go into the center, black can go into the left corner pocket, black can go anywhere because black is in the space. So it's about Rashida to execute this game and make it a break and finish, or she gives Lukia a chance because the yellows are stationed very well. She plays her shot, she gets a very tricky white. I think she wanted to have a white to take it to the left corner pocket, but she failed, and I think she's going for the right corner pocket.
Yeah, she needs some sort of a recovery shot here. Oh wow. She executes it, but just misses on the pot. So Rukia once again, and again in the context of this race to 11, it's an important frame because, I mean, Rukia gets one win here before Rashida wins another. It puts her very closely next to her sister on the score line, and I mean that would potentially start some sort of a comeback here. It's a nice slash on that cue ball, getting for herself what looks to be a perfect position for the yellow ball that she'll look to roll with a slight top spin so that she can get shape for the ball, the yellow ball that she'll put in the center left corner of the table. She is mapping her clearance here. She wants to finish all of those balls in one go here. Can she do it? She aims, pots that. She'll want to get, I think she'll want to pot the front ball first with a little bit of a drawback, and there she goes. Does it brilliantly, looking for shape or position for will she come left or will she go right? I want to believe she'll go right. I want to believe that's the shot I would play if I were her, and she gets down onto that. Wow, shoots, misses once again. It is just one of those days where things just appear not to be going in her favor. Can her sister now manufacture a finish here? She brings that white ball nicely just past the center left pocket. She positions it for a roll of her last red ball. It goes to the bottom right hand corner. Wow. Oh. She fails to pot, but with a very good position of the white, just in case she had potted. I mean, it looks tricky from now here. Do you think Naiga Rukia can go for a combination shot there? Because I think she's thinking about that.
I think with Lukia's ability, she's going for a safety. A combination would be the best shot. She has gone for a combination and she fails. So gives Chikade another game. Still, Rashida is in the lead, but still, that was Rashida's game. Because the way she manipulated that off board, though it had refused to enter, and she had really gotten the perfect white for the black. So I think it was her game, and she had manipulated with Lukia's ball, yellow balls, and destroyed them. She put Lukia in a situation where that if you don't finish, I'm finishing. And Lukia had only one option, is to play a combination shot or to snooker. And even though she had snookered her, she had an ability of seeing the down angle to put this red and still get visible for the white. So just pull is not working out for Lukia, but she ain't playing well. She's a neat person. I like her for that.
Yep. Rashida Mutesi, she is having some sort of a payback day here. Remember, it was an 8-2 hammering in the hands of her sister in the first game of this now ending Super 4 Queens ATA Ugandan first edition. Can Rukia manufacture some sort of a finish here that should be able to give her a little bit of confidence? She hasn't lost her confidence by that closing shot of the table. Well, I believe she was going there for tactical play there. Rashida equally replies in the same manner. I mean, Michelle, it's a long race to 11. And I mean, it's hard to keep your concentration for the whole of that period, but it looks like Rashida is doing it here. And I mean, even without both of the players asking for a timeout, what would it take to have or to maintain that level of concentration for close to an hour plus?
I think it's about the experience she has been having in the games ever since she started. And you know, when you keep on losing, you keep on learning more and more. And the fact that she has been challenged in her career, where she lost 2 national finals, I think that made her stronger. Where that this time around, when she came back on the table, she was like, you know what, I no longer fear anything. I'm strong enough. I've lost enough of the tournaments. I've lost big tournaments. So I'm just here to play my game. So once I get a chance to have a competition when I'm in the finals, I'm not giving up until I'm the winner. Because ever since she lost the finals, those twice national finals, I think ever since then she has kept on and pushing, and so far this year she's really giving us her very A game, and I pray If at the time we still have a national open, this I pray they can win one. I wish her all my life. I want to see her at least win a national open with all the quality, the talent she has, the skill. She needs to own something.
Absolutely true. If there is one player that the majority of fans across this country would wish to win the now special national championship, it is Rashida Mutesi. She has won everything almost there is to win in the land, with the exception of that.
And losing on finals. She lost to Rita where she has when she had led, and then Rita made a comeback and won. And then she still lost to her sister with a 1 second. You know, you lose. Like I said, pool is emotional. It comes deeply from inside your heart. So I think she really, really felt, that disappointment and said, you know what, I'm no longer giving myself a trouble to bother myself. I'm going to always play my game. If it gives me, it gives me. If it doesn't give me, it's okay. I've lost enough, but still, that doesn't mean she hasn't won. But she has lost some, and she has won some. And I think that keeps you in shape. When you keep on winning and losing, you have that you get that strength in you that says, I no longer give a damn about feeling like the game to take it so deep in me. I'm just here to play my game. And I think that is what Rashida is doing. And it's giving her sister pressure, because when you look at the first games, Lukia was really playing so well, neatly, but I think now she's on tension. She doesn't want to lose. She doesn't want to give away the game, and the sister is leading. So it's just like that. It's a game. And it looks like Rashida is still in good shape to kill her sister. But you never know. She has 2 tricky yellow balls. And, these girls are capable of anything. She might win. Check.
Yeah, actually, the situation at the top right end corner of our table there is why this game seemingly is being played at a very slow pace. The fear for both of the players is whoever gets that part opened will most probably win the frame. But here Rashida is.
But when you look at Lukia's ball, she has centered them very well. Just like I said, Lukia is a nature. And if Rashida makes a blunder, you see Lukia is going to finish this game. You see the way she has positioned her reds in space. She can connect, do a connection off there. She can put this one in the left corner pocket, and she has another one in the left bottom corner pocket. But it's tricky for Rashida because she has a yellow behind Lukia's red.
Yeah, and I want to believe that she's planning for what can be a combination shot there. That's the only option that she has really to work around the situation at the top right hand corner of our cushion here, and she is going for a combination shot here. Oh my, wow. Yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, Rashida is good at manipulating the white. Check that white. Now she has gotten the perfect where she has to play center. White comes at this edge of the table and then rolls back to give her a direct pot so that she can win this game. Let's wait and see how she's gonna play this. But I like the fact that these sisters give it to us the way we want it. Ooh, that was a beautiful long range shot. If it had really entered, that was going to be one of another beautiful shots from Rashida today.
Yeah, and I have to be honest, I hadn't seen that because I thought she was going for that cut shot to the center so that white could go back. But that was some good thinking and planning from her. Having said that, the table is pretty much here open for Naiga to seal her 5th win of this final. And she hasn't played well. She hasn't been the best, but also she hasn't played so bad.
Yeah.
but just a few things that are not working, like
Like check like now she has to do a bank shot, and the game is not giving on Lukia's side, but she's still showing the crowd and her fans that she's not in a fearing mood of her sister just because she's in the lead. She makes the cut because that was a very deep cut of that.
and very brilliant. I like it. I mean, I want to believe our viewers love that as well.
Yes, and Lukia's fans out there, and we really say thank you for supporting Lukia. She's really a very nice shooter. Check her neatness. Like I said, Lukia is neat when it comes to this game. She plays like a top lady. And Kade is the fearless. She plays like a man, but Lukia plays soft like a lady. And that doesn't make them to be like the worst players. It makes them to be the best female players. That is the difference between the two. It is now 8-5. Rashida Mutesi is looking for 3 games, and Lukia Naiga is looking for 6. Who will be the winner of the 8-man comp? Rashida is now having like 60% chances of winning this comp by the lead she's having. But you never know. Pool might turn around and we see a different version of Lukia. Rashida to take her break again. She breaks and puts the cue ball, and then she leaves the table very clean for Luki to come and clear. Just like I said, pool can change at any day, at any minute. And as you know, Lukia is a neater. She cleans. I think she's going to come and clean neatly, softly, smoothly, because that's the way Lukia plays this game. Let's wait and see. She has 2 shots on the break after her sister fouling. Yes, she goes with the red, touches it first, blocks this pocket. I think Naiga Lukia is going to play the reds that are really, really well positioned, and it might be a 1-visit clearance where she might make it 6-8. The game is not yet done. The game is not yet over. Until it's done is when we shall know who is the champion. But at the moment, things are not really that giving to tell who is going to be the champion. Though Rashida Mutesi has 60% of chance. But Lukia Naiga is trying to prove if I had 20% chance, at least I want to have 60% of chance. And if Lukia wins back-to-back games, it will be like both of them will be having 70% chances of winning this tournament. Like I said, Luki is a neat cleaner. She's trying to clean these reds. They were well positioned, but everything is about neatness, clearance, stability, potting power, accuracy, composure. It looks beautiful for Luki, and I think this is going to be Luki's 6th game. And it's going to be Luki's 3rd clearance. She hasn't, she has 1A, and Kade has 3 breaks and finishes. Luki has 1 break and finish with 2 clearances. And Rashida has 3 A's. Rashida is the top ladies scorer of the league. She's the MVP. Yeah. And both of these sisters play in the same team, as you guys know, and they were the winners of the ladies' national championship. Look at that. Look at that beautifulness from Luki.
You're blocking someone. UA 407 NZ and UBP 752 from N.
The crowd is here. We're having a number of people in the crowd. They have come to watch this epic final. Wow, beautiful shooting from Luki, beautiful white control. Like I was saying, we have people that have come to watch the finals of the men's, and going to be next will be Caesar Chandiga versus Kasozi Joseph. Kasozi Joseph with 2 lives. Caesar Chandiga with 1 life. Is Caesar capable of taking down Kasozi with his 2 lives? Oh, that was a beautiful, smooth, small cut from Luki. The black is not positioned so well, but I think she can manipulate and puts it with an off ball. Let's see what she does. There you go. She puts it smoothly and Luki makes it 6-8.
In the list 11 for the ladies,
After this game, we shall be having, like I was saying, we shall be having the men's final where Kasozi Joseph has 2 lives and Cesar Chandiga is back after defeating Boanika Mansoul, who defeated Lubura Simon Ali this morning from the losers brackets, and he's back to challenge Kasozi Joseph for revenge. Kasozi Joseph won last night against Caesar, and he remained the only tournament player with 2 lives. And Caesar went in the losers bracket, but he has just punished Mansoul just 1 hour ago. So he's coming to play Kasozi in the finals. Kasozi with 2 lives and Chandiga Caesar with 1 life. Caesar will be able to take down Kasozi, yes or no, or Kasozi will be able to take down Caesar in 1 life. Let's wait and watch. All fingers crossed for both sides. Back to the ladies final. Lukia has just broke a foul break and she put the reds in a very clear space for her sister to come and finish. Let's see, is Mutesi Rashida going to make a 1 visit clearance for the first time in the match? I think she goes for the yellow just to get the white closer to her reds, because I don't see how these yellows can be potted than the reds. Yes, she's going to close the table. She used her free shot to pot the yellows that would give her the perfect cue ball for her to close the table with the reds. And yes, she closes the table with the reds. And I think we are going to see Rashida's first clearance. Hopefully she can execute this game so well and she can make it to 9-6, or she can do a blunder and give her sister a chance to make it 8-7. She pots and it becomes tricky now for her. Just like I said, she might make a blunder and give her sister a chance to come back on the table, and she has just made 1. Let's see how Rashida is going to manipulate this game for her to win it for herself. Since she has snookered herself a little bit, she has not given herself very good white, and her sister will have to be back on the table. She uses the cushion to use an angle. I think she wasn't viewing it clearly, and she leaves the table for Lukia to come back and play. The way these yellows are stationed, if Lukia tries to hit that yellow, there is a yellow, I'm seeing the yellows that are attached together, there are 4, but there is a connection shot, and I think she has not seen it. Oh, she has not. Oh, she tried to open up slowly to block one of Rashida's reds. Sometimes Luki is defensive. I rarely see Rashida being defensive. Rashida is always attacking to win. She's always attacking with the game. I rarely see Rashida snookering, doing defensing. She tries to play slow, but then she plays it very wrongly and she fouls. She doesn't hit any ball. She fouls. I think she was trying to think, which shot should I play, which shot should I play, and then she ended up fouling. Bringing Lukia, giving her 2 shots for Lukia, and the way I look at these yellows, I think Lukia can finish. Because the class of these 2 players, it's top notch in this game. Lukia uses her free shot to open up her ball. Still, one of her yellows is stuck behind the other red ball. So I think we shall have a chance to see Chikade back in the game. Or if Lukia executes this game, we may not have a chance to see Rashida back in the game, and Lukia will be making it 8-7, which means she would have won 3 games straight off Rashida, because Rashida was leading 8-4, but now it is 8-6. So Lukia has just won 2 games straight before Rashida has won. After that, I think they haven't gone for a timeout. Sorry. Janan, as you watch this game, do you think Lukia can clear, or that yellow behind the red will have to see Rashida back on the table?
She's surely trying to work out a pattern for clearing this table here, but yes, there is a problem just where she's now aiming. I believe she will pot and try to get white to just nudge that red ball a bit. Wow.
Oh,
She tries that but fails to pot and gives her sister Rashida just a fairly bad white that she can actually just see one of the reds, which she'll play now. But meanwhile, I mean, it appears like we are seeing a familiar pattern that we've witnessed before in this tournament, where one player races into an early lead, then another comes back, and I mean, it becomes an intriguing game. And when you're looking at the body languages of both players right now, it appears like Rashida is the one who is getting agitated a little bit, and Rukia is looking fresh once again.
Lukia, I think she has composed herself, and then she goes for a very beautiful, difficult long-range shot. I think it's giving her a win because the shot she played gave her a chance. The shot she played gave Chikade a chance to almost open the black, and Rashida opened up the black for Lukia, and Lukia is going for a finish, and Lukia is making it 8-7 because the black is already in the pocket and Lukia can put that center ball. It might look difficult, but it's portable. On depending on Lukia's skill, it is really, really portable. She pots, and then Lukia is on the black, and yes, it is 7-8. Lukia has just made a 3-game game score. It was 8-4, but now it's 8-7.
Yeah, surely a comeback is already on. In fact, they're almost equal on the scoreboard. I mean, it's a moment where, I don't know, Rashida will need to compose herself and have that mental sharpness, because she's already looking like I mean, she's even shaking her head really right now.
Yes, she can't believe she was in the lead and she was comfortable, and Lukia was on pressure, but looks like now Chikade is getting in pressure because now Lukia is just behind the neck. There she breaks a powerful break and she pots 2 yellows. The way another one gets in. I think the break was too powerful. I think we are going to see another 4th break and finish from Rashida. If she executes this game very well, we shall be having another break and finish. And by the look of the game, I think the Reds are better. The Reds are better. She just has to make the pot. She puts center first, closes the table on the Reds, and she tries to open up this ball. And yes, she has opened it up. I think it can be potted. Because in the beginning it was blocked, but it looks like it is open at the moment. Let's see what Rashida has got. Is she making an A or giving her sister a chance to come back on the table? And the way I look at the yellow balls, they are all centered well. There she goes. She puts another one. Gives herself another Q white ball. I think it's not giving. It's not giving her what she wanted, and I think she has a very small sight of that red ball in the center pocket on your left. I think she's just seeing a small slice bit where she has to spin it. I don't know which shot she's taken. Yes, she had to put a spin, and yes, she does. And it looks like Rashida wants to make a break and finish Janan.
She knows really how to get out of those tough situations. There was a nice spin on the white ball there, making her to pot what was looking like a fairly difficult red ball there in the left center pocket. She she's playing here for a finish. Meanwhile, watching the sisters is their club captain, but also the Uganda She Cranes pool captain, Amina Faith, who is sat in the VIP section, also in attendance among other distinguished guests, the Pool Association of Uganda, Women's Secretary Deborah Ibenu. But in saying that, Mutesi Rashida has just executed some shot here, guys. I mean, you've all seen that. I mean, that red ball was looking like that difficult ball, but she gets wide there perfectly. She pots it. Now she's here on the black. She pots it and extends her lead once again by 9 racks to 7.
And with the break and finish, we are seeing another 4. Rashida has made another 4th break and finish in this match. Her sister hasn't not been performing so bad. She also has 1 break and finish and 3 clearances from Naiga Lukia. Rashida is only wanting 2 games and her sister is only in need of 4 games. Can Rashida make the 2 and be the champion winner? Oh, she can give away the chances to her sister to make it from 7 to win this complete. We are still watching and we are enjoying this game. We have really had a very good moment ever since this tournament started.
Absolutely, we are enjoying this, and if you want to be part of the audience here for the finals, you can join us at Adisport Chireka, where the final for the ladies ATS Super 4 Queens competition is currently ongoing. Right after this, we'll be having the men's final that will be taking place between Caesar Chandiga, a former seed number 1, a former national champion Uganda, taking on the current seed number 1, a winner of multiple major Pool Association of Uganda championships, Joseph Kasozi. It is a thrilling evening right here at Adisport Chireka. We are watching what is surely the sunset of a very interesting tournament. Adisport is where competition meets class. But back on the table, Naiga Rukia looking to pull one back straight after that win of a frame by Rashida.
As we can see, Lukia is trying to give Chikade a test of her as she makes also a break and finish with her sister. I want to shout out to the ladies that are supporting this game. Big up to you, Heelys. Big up to you, Angel Bats. Thank you for supporting the ladies game. I like it when I see ladies watching on live, supporting each other. I like to see that. It really impresses me. And thanks to every gentleman that has subscribed. Lukia Naiga makes her second break and finish in this game. Mutesi Rashida has 4 breaks and finishes, and while her sister has 2 breaks and finishes and 3 clear visits. And it is 9-8. Lukia is in need of 3 games. Her sister is in need of 2 games. We might watch a decider coming up here. And one of the fans came here and said something I've also had noticed. He's one of the pool mentors. He came and said, can you believe in this ladies' game we have only had a few time extensions? What does that mean to you as the fan? Can someone give me an answer? Can someone give me an answer? Why do you think these ladies' finals we have only had like 2 time extensions, and with the men's game we have like a couple of time extensions? It was Rashida's break. She has really have a powerful break, and I think she also wants to break and finish. This is very, very beautiful. It's called Gan Fazal. He's asking, no, the ladies did not have a double life. The ladies had a round robin, and Lukia came out as the top leader of the round robin, where she had to play number Fuzaimati, who was in the 4th position as in the semi-finals, and Lukia won 9-1. And Mutesi Rashida had to play Tisache Marion, who was in the 3rd position, and she was in the 2nd position, and now we are here to the finals. And as you know, men are playing 8-ball international rules, and while the ladies are playing black ball international rules. The ladies were given 45 seconds per shot, and the gents were given 30 seconds per shot. But at the moment, as you can see, these ladies have only asked for 2 time extensions in this match, and it is 9-8. Let's wait and see with the finals between Kasuzi and Caesar if we'll be having time extensions. Rashida broke. She wanted an A, but she couldn't execute it, and then she gave Lukia a chance on the table with her reds, and Lukia is also going to shoot. Let's see what Lukia has got. There she goes. She makes a blunder. She makes a blunder and brings Rashida back on the table. It is 9-8, and Rashida is in the lead. Rashida pots. I think Rashida is going for a connection here. I don't know which code. I think she wants a connection here. A connecting shot. She goes smooth and then she pots. Rashida with 2 balls left to the black. One is near the pocket and one is just in the space. It's only about her ability, potting ability, white management that can make her win this game. There she goes. She cuts the ball right perfectly in the center, and she gives herself not so good white, because that white is very, very difficult since she has to stretch from behind. And as you know, Rashida is capable, even though it's a long stretch, like I said, body long stretch. There she goes, and she gives herself small tricky white for the center black, but I think she can pot it. Rashida has the ability of putting that black in the center, and she has the ability of making it 10-8. Good shooting. Rashida makes it 10-8. Rashida is in need of 1 game, and Lukia Naiga is in need of 3 games. That was a beautiful X. How should I call it? That was a very good. English has failed me.
Yeah, Rashida on the hill here, needing a 1 rack win to seal the fate of her sister Rukia Naiga, and for herself to win the Super 4 Queens competition organized by ATA. And I mean, Rukia breaks there and then puts the cue ball. So advantage. Rashida, could we be watching the final frame of this competition? She looks at the balls, she's analyzing the problem areas. Will she go for the yellows or will it be the reds? Rashida looks here to close the table on the yellows, but it's not closed because she had two shots, so she'll definitely be going for that yellow ball that is close to. She pots it almost aggressively, drawing the white ball backwards for shape and position on that yellow ball that she'll look to roll to the right bottom corner pocket. Does she get the pot? She doesn't. Opportunity back to Rukia here. Can she pull one back and then another to draw this game and take us to a nail-biting decider? She has what it takes to do that, but can she actualize it? Can she make it happen? We are watching what is surely the final minutes of this tournament for the ladies. Over the last couple of days, we've witnessed some of the best acts from the four ladies that you, the dear fans of pool in Uganda, in Africa, voted as the current top four female players of the game in Uganda. They came over here, they showed up, they gave us their best, and here we are with the final two. Rashida needing one more win and her sister needing all the three. She loses one more frame here, it's the end. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's a vibe at this venue, and we would like to vibe with you, the fans. So interact with us, send us those comments on the comment section of the ATA viewing portal, as well as the Facebook page. I beg your pardon, the YouTube page that this game is being shown in.
That was a very beautiful long-range shot from Lukia. It was really beautiful. When these sisters are playing, it is not always a one-sided match. It is always a fight. They always fight for the win. These ladies are racing to 11, and Mutesi Rashida only needs one game, while Naiga Lukia needs 3 games to win this. But oh, what a nice long range combination shot. Beautiful from Mutesi Rashida. Wow, 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 wow. The Beast is showing us why she's called the Beast in the ladies category. She's showing us why she's almost becoming the first champion of the ATA Super Ladies 4-man comp. After the first round robin where her sister defeated her with the 8-2, she is now coming back stronger to defeat her sister in this. Is she going to take her sister down in this game? Just as we are saying, she only has 2 balls left. Yes, she puts, and then she brings white perfectly for the last ball to the black. Rashida is so perfect. Is so lethal fearless, just like that. Perfect wide for the center. Ladies and gentlemen, Rashida is just seconds away from becoming the ladies champion of the Super 4 Ladies Comp, ATA Ladies Super 4 First Edition Comp. Seconds, and she makes it. Rashida Mutesi becomes the winner of the ladies female comp.
There we are.
Thank you, Lukia. You've really showed us you're the best player. You're not just the best, you're the neatest player of this game. And thank you, Rashida, for being the beast as who you are. I want to interview Rashida at the moment. Please give me a minute. I want to interview Rashida at the moment. I think I want... and here we have our champion of the day, and I think Rashida is comfortable in speaking our mother tongue language. Rashida Mutesi, owulira otya essaawa eno kubanga ova kuwangula super 4 women's comp ng'ate Lukia yakuba mu round robin nakuba 8-2 bangambye watula wali ng'owulira ennaku ekuluma naye n'okomawo leero obadde lifo nnyo n'omukubirawo 10-8.
Mpulira essanyu ly'amaanyi okubanga mpangudde era Lukia lwe yankuba kyampa amaanyi nti nina okukola ennyo okukola ki okuzannya obulungi kuba lunazannya bubi.
Kakati champion waffe owulira otya muli oyagala tukoneramu kadansi oba kiki kyogamba kubanga mu game obwedda waliwo okubye enya ekyo kikulaga ki mu game yo ne Lukia kubanga bulijjo ozanya ne Lukia ne bibeera on and off, leero n'alya enkya n'olya naye leero obadde mukambwe ennyo.
Lukia muzannyi w'amaanyi kyekisooka taliika kuba naye visit yakubye nnyo just musinziza amaanyi.
Kale nkwagaliza obuwanguzi weebale nnyo. Bafaani bo bagamba otya? Bagambeyo akagambo.
Bafaani temulekera okumpagira ebirungi nkyaleeta.
Alhamdulillah, oyo ye champion waffe. Rashida Mutesi is the champion of the ladies 4-man comp. And coming up next will be our own men's finals. Our own Chandigarh Caesar, our own Kasaza Joseph will be coming up shortly after like 30 minutes. As those who cannot speak Luganda, Rashida said she feels so happy because she lost the first time at Lukia when Lukia defeated her in the round robin and scored 8-2. It gave her courage to go and work more about her game. So today she came out and she has showed you that she can do this, and still she did it. I'm really happy for Mutesi Rashida for this championship. I'm also happy for Lukia for giving us the best performances. I'm also happy for the Marion Chisachi and Zaimat Nambafo for showing us talent, showcasing what they have. Here we are in the next few minutes to come as you watch Kasozi warming up, the emperor of the tournament. Why I'm calling him the emperor, because he's owning 2 lives. 2 lives against Caesar. Can Caesar Chandigarh take down Kasozi with 2 lives? We are going to wait for that, and it's going to be a rest. I think it's going to be a rest of 15. Are we going to watch a 25 rest? Because rest of 15 is almost like 25 games. If Caesar defeats Kasozi with his first life, we are still going to see them watch again. This is going to be a very exciting moment for us, the pool fans. We are going to have a very good moment of watching these two back on the table. Is Kasozi ready to take down Caesar like he did last night, or is Caesar back for revenge? Caesar's fans, fingers crossed. Kasozi's fans, fingers crossed. I wish you all the best. Let me take a little bit of a break. And by names of Muchuzi, I'll be back when we are commenting about the final. Thank you so much. Let me take a break for now.